Stay tuned until the end so you can see how you can win your very own set of LandSurf's Fangs Minis. Or just fast forward to the end. I'm not the boss of you.
So, you guys are in for a surprise. You may or may not realize that I've been testing Fangs. Check it out. No, really, I'm not kidding. Fangs. Check it out. Red, anodized aluminum, Fang Minis. Fangs is, I think a lot of people were thinking this is going to be your solution to never nosediving. This is going to save you from nosediving. And that's why these things are so controversial, is that people want to say, oh yes, this will save me. And then other people are going to say, no way it's going to save you. But there's some subtlety to that. You know how I am. I dig into everything. I'm very technical, and I've analyzed these things. This is why I've had these for probably about a month. But I've been testing them, I've been thinking about it, I've been trying to decide how am I going to present to you guys the best, most informed opinion, so that if they work for you, they might help you, they might save you some damage, might save you from going side of beef on the road and messing up your collarbone, but they might save you from doing that because you have a false sense of security because you have Fangs and you think it's going to save you. So I'm going to explain all that to you. So I'm just going to, let me shorten it down and say Fangs work. Do they always work? No. So the difference is if you watch my video about pushback, you've got an idea what pushback is, and you've already got an idea of why the board would drop and pitch you forward into a nosedive. So I'm not going to go over all of that again. I'm just going to go about the Fang specific aspects of it. So Fangs are on the front of your board. Now, if I take a board that does not have Fangs, and I do have either like V3 float plates that go up further, or even the ones that stop here, or I'm just using the factory bumper, it can still catch. If you catch it right, you can hit the ground and not nosedive. It's possible. Work. But taking that exact same situation, you're going to have less friction with wheels. If there's a tiny crack in the sidewalk, you might roll over it with wheels. Wheels are going to help some. So obviously, learn to avoid the nosedive. That's the most important thing. But failing that, this does add a little bit of extra protection. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of Fang drags. If you want to play with Fang drags and have a little fun with them, this is how I recommend you initiate a Fang drag. From the stop is good, moving is a little bit harder. I like rolling backwards so that the nose plants and then just leave it on the ground as long as you can. Now I don't do some of these 700 feet ones like other people do. I'm maxing about 40 feet. I'll get it up to maybe 18 miles an hour. Not 24. I'm not really interested in seeing what happens at 24 miles an hour. So you roll back, isn't going to save every situation. Now, the reason that I'm showing you this while I'm still kind of explaining the safety aspects is that I consider this part of the safety aspects of it. This is how you train yourself. You can use the Fangs as a tool to learn to avoid nosedives. Why is this helpful? Because if you know how to do this and drop it and stay on the ground, that's actually the position, the body weight distribution that you want to start practicing so that you know how to ride and avoid a nosedive. If you are straight up, legs equidistant, even if they're bent, centered over the wheel directly, then if the nose drops, you don't have that much time to correct it and catch it. The way you want to be is front hip, if your regular finger would be your left hip, front hip forward. That's why you see a lot of the faster folks, they'll turn their leg a little bit, bend the knee inward. Now this may not be comfortable for you at first, don't hurt yourself, but start getting used to going for it. If you ride like this all the time, especially if you're not flexible, a little bit older, like me, when I started, it took a lot of flexibility training to be able to get to what I can do now. You're going to try to turn a little bit, get a little bit of a bend, a little bit of hip forward, and this is the way you pretty much want to ride all the time. A little bit of this motion, because now, if the nose drops, I can adjust. Now if I go back straight and try to do that, you can see that there's a difference in the way your body is able to absorb that. If I'm ready for it and I know I'm going to save the nose, I'm going to roll forward and no problem. So obviously having wheels on there is going to give you the ability to practice that. Now you're training yourself to avoid a nosedive. So you get used to roll back, roll forward. If you're actually fang dragging, rolling on the ground, you're very much in control of your weight, even while it's all the way on the ground. That motion is what you need. You need that reflex so that if you are at 22, 23 miles an hour, you hit a little bump in the road, even 18 miles an hour, that if you're here and a little whoopsie happens on the road, no problem, no problem, I'm good. But see how my legs are absorbing that. I'm going to do it sideways here so you can see from a different angle. So I'm left, let's call it front hip forward, back knee down, boom, 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 no problem, no problem, even at speed, boom. And then of course there is some fun things you can do. Check this out, you can do some silly stuff with them, that's fun. Yeah, see, obviously, I love my tricks, so I'm always trying to figure out new things to do with them. Yeah, stuff like that. That's not going to be practical for you, probably, but it gives you an idea of what the fangs are going to be good for. So I like the minis because you're not really losing a lot of ground clearance here. And what you do gain is the ability to nudge up pretty much anything. Let's find a curve. So here's a great curve for nudging. I've always done it without fangs. You know you can do it without fangs, and that's fine. But imagine there's a little crack up there or something. Your wheels are going to make it more likely to roll over. This one's about the height of the top deck of the board, maybe a slight bit less. But look how easy it is when you've got wheels. You use the exact same technique as without wheels. Foot way forward. I'm not going to leave you everything. You see my nice one. But watch how easy it is, because that part that I'm making, get that left hip forward again. Back foot down. Tilt up. You've got wheels there, so these wheels are going to carry you on so much. A little bit sloppy with the technique. So that's pretty much the main things that things are going to be there for you for. Climbing up things. And hopefully, if you remember to work on your technique, work on getting your leg muscles built up, work on getting left hip forward, back foot bent, then if you're riding down the road, you'll have this imprinted in your brain. I'm going to install this in your brain. So I'm going to hopefully save some collarbones here so that when you're cruising along, you can drop that nose and whoops, boom. Obviously I'm not doing this at speed, but you're going to want to practice this, If you get that feeling, you will train your brain, you will install in your brain the reflexes you need to recover from a nosedive. It's the exact same motion at 25 miles an hour as it is at 5, so practice it at 5. Go a little bit, boom, boom, boom. Start getting a handle on that. Things might just save your ass. I'm not going to promise you they do. Obviously, this is at your own risk. Don't call me if you mess yourself up. But if you're going to mess yourself up, video it and send me the footage. I'd love to have it. So that's going to be the end of my Fang review, guys. I'm a fan. I'm actually going to be putting Fangs on all my boards. Minis. Anything bigger than that, I don't like. It's too much. I don't like losing my ground clearance. But I am now a Fang user and rider.
All you need to do to win your very own free set of LandSurf Fangs Minis is like, subscribe, and leave one and only one comment, and we would have a drawing here shortly.